Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about the Kelly fam. They have a rather large audience on TikTok and they're recently in some hot water because of a video that they did regarding their young child riding rides at Disney. And they not only put that video out, but then they've doubled down and kind of been snarky about the situation, but it's really serious in nature. So either way, we're here to talk all about it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so the Kelly fam has 1.2 million followers on TikTok, and their videos are very hit and miss, which was kind of one of the first things that I noticed when I saw how many followers they have versus their videos. Like their videos do not do consistently well, and I'm sure that they have a core fan base, like any family vlogging page has a core fan base, but the reason that people are talking about them as of the last few days is because of this video that they put out talking about going to Disney and having an issue with the height requirements at Disney for these little kids to ride rides. And I don't think that it takes a genius to know why height requirements exist. It's obviously to keep the child safe, and the ride engineers have thought through this and they have figured out that certain rides are going to require a certain height for the child to remain safe and not become a liability, and also have parents that are distraught and cast members that have witnessed trauma and all of the issues that surround a kid going on a ride who is not tall enough or just not tall enough for the ride yet. So essentially they have their little boy and they're showing some clips at Disney, and they show this little child and share that he is a thrill seeker. And that's all good and well, but instead of just allowing the child to be a thrill seeker and go on things that are height appropriate for him, they went ahead and decided to engineer a special shoe to skirt the rules. And this is something that so many family vloggers do. It's the level of self-importance for me. It's the rules for thee but not for me, because I am different, I'm special, I'm social media famous. Those rules don't apply to me because I'm Insta famous. But they essentially engineer these shoes. Like, first of all, do you think that this is an original idea? Do you actually think that you're the first person to come up with this quote hack in history? Because you're not. It doesn't take a super bright person to think, oh, too short, why don't we wear platform shoes to increase our height? And do you think, more importantly, that Disney and other theme parks are not on to this kind of nonsense? They've been running theme parks for decades and decades. And this is not a new type of technology. Platforms have been around for ages. But either way, they went ahead and shared this video, and it's gotten a lot of attention, a lot of backlash. People that have worked for Disney have commented on this video as well, and everybody has the same opinion. Now, a couple of days ago, after people started to deliver backlash and concern about the video that I just shared with you guys, he went ahead and came out with a video and doubled down and plugged their YouTube channel, because they weren't wrong, they were right, and they were so right that they were going to go ahead and release the video on YouTube as well.
I do owe you an apology because I wasn't clear, because we're posting a video on YouTube of the whole entire thing.
But that video has since been taken down. But yesterday, this video was put out. So let's listen to it together and then I'll continue.
Let's just get this straight. I love my kids more than life itself. I would do anything for my kids, and I would never, ever, ever put my kids in actual danger. That's number one. Number two,
you can't say that your kids are not going to be put in danger, or you wouldn't put them in danger. Number one, if you're oversharing them online, that's already putting them in the line of fire. That is, having a kid that is a product of a family vlogging channel. But secondly, let's stick to the main topic here. That is putting a child that is too short on a ride that they are not qualified to get on, possibly causing injury, possibly causing something much darker than injury. So you were willing to do that, and you showed the instructions to your followers on how to create these special platform sneakers that you thought were so special and unique.
I would never condone any other parent trying to put their kid on a ride that they're not tall enough or something that's not safe for them. That's number two.
As family vloggers or influencers, you can't say, oh, well, I wouldn't condone this when you put out specific instructions on how to do this. Whatever the activity or thing is, you're saying you don't condone it, but you put it out to your followers who are very impressionable. Your content matters. I am so tired of YouTubers putting out something problematic and then stepping back when they get backlash to say, oh, well, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not saying that I would do it, even though I put out a video saying XYZ. You have to take some accountability. It seems like family vloggers, influencers, and YouTubers all share the same thing where they're unable to take accountability for putting out reckless content. And they just want to double down. Accountability in YouTubers is like oil and vinegar. I don't get it.
Number three, you don't actually know what happened. In the video, you didn't see him going on any rides. All you saw was him wearing a platform shoe that made him way over the height of 38.
Okay, so he's essentially gaslighting the shit out of people here by saying, oh, well, you didn't see him go on any rides. You only saw him wearing the shoe. Okay, guy.
Inches. You want to know why? Because he's already tall enough with regular shoes to be 38 inches tall. So before you start throwing stones, get the facts straight.
But he's not tall enough, or else the platform shoes would have never even been an idea.
All right, Kenan, let's see how tall you are with those flip-flops on.
Let's see. Ready? Stand all the way up. Stand up straight. Okay. There you go. All right. Put your head back. There you go.
They're such bullshit. Like, first of all, that tape measure could have easily been moved. I do think this child is a few inches shorter than what the requirements are, but this guy also, like, moving around that tape measure so you can see the bottom of it. Do you actually think that people are that stupid?
Oh, and by the way, the two thrill rides he rode was Slinky Dog Dash and Smuggler's Run. He had a really, really good chance of falling.
I don't appreciate the discounting of concern when none of this would have been being discussed if you didn't put the videos out first. If you didn't put the original instructional video out to your followers, gotten the backlash, then doubled down, then deleted the double down video, then you come out with this video. He also wanted to get super snarky on TikTok stories today by saying that he was putting together a popcorn machine or not putting it together because he didn't want his kids to have fun or something like that.
Hi, it's me again. I'm putting together this popcorn machine because I can't stand my kids. And I don't want them to enjoy popcorn at movie night. So.
Totally missed the point. This couple reminds me a lot of Cole and Savla Brandt, if I'm being honest. Super cringy family vlogging channel. They allow their two sons to take their little daughter on a quote date. So to me, inappropriate for that age level, putting it out to followers as if this is something normal. That's not something that is normal. Should it be normalized? This parent couple completely 100% is exploiting their kids for cash online. They want to be famous. They like the attention. I don't appreciate when people try to break the rules because they feel like they're important. And if this was some kind of like little rule that wasn't that big of a deal where, you know, nobody gets hurt, I'm not the rule police. But when it comes to possibly putting your child's life in danger, and then you want to come back and try to say, oh, well, it wasn't that. That's not what you were seeing. That's not what was happening. Trying to gaslight people into believing that that wasn't what we saw is disgusting. And there have been so many Disney employees come out and speak on this, but it's absolutely ridiculous. And my biggest takeaway is they live in Jacksonville. Disney is in Orlando. So why not just wait a couple of months until the kid is old enough It's not like you came from across the country and he was half an inch too short and it was just, you know, this big thing where you lost out on the opportunity and you have to wait another 5 years until you can come back. Like, this family is in Jacksonville. Get over it, dude. Like, there are rules for a reason. And I can't stand when people feel entitled enough to think that the rules don't apply to them because they are important, they have social media fame, they get the clicks and views, they have money. Whatever it is, rules are rules, and they're literally designed by the engineers who made the rides so that you don't put your child on there and they get literally yeeted out of the ride. Like, are you dumb? And the last thing I want to say is these shoes that they show on the kid's foot, they look so haphazard and messy. If I was someone that was working at Disney and I was already aware that parents do this and this is something that you have to look out for as an employee of Disney, these would have caught my eye immediately. Like, you literally took black Sharpie to blend the lines. They weren't even a well thought out design as far as what platform shoes should look like. Just stop with the self-importance. Stop with the rules for thee and not for me. Stop with the just, oh, well, I love my child more than anything, but then you're putting them in direct harm by trying to break the rules at Disney. What's going to happen when you put your kid on that ride and they fall from the ride? Then you're going to try to blame Disney? Who is at fault there? You, as the parents. But I also cannot stand this level of self-importance with family vloggers. It's such an ick to me. I cannot stand the, you know, it's just this inflated ego that so many YouTubers have. It just makes my stomach turn. But either way, I wanted to share this with you guys. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about, you know, just wait a couple months. Go back to Disney, dude. Like, it's really not that serious. And how do you feel about the doubling down? Is it expected at this point? Do you get annoyed still? Like, how do you feel? I really wanted to talk to y'all about this, something a little different. We'll see kind of what happens going forward. But they really do remind me of Cole and Savla brand. I think that they really want this fame and fortune that comes with exploiting your kids. And this is just part of that, you know, climb to the top. So either way, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.